warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Kisya Padilla from the 6th semester management class afternoon session. In this video, I will be review and telling the story of a movie titled Miracle in Cell Number 7. The Indonesian version of Miracle in Cell Number 7 is a deeply touching and emotional family drama. This film adapts the famous story from South Korea, but is presented with a strong local nuance that truly moves Indonesian audience. Okay guys, before we continue, let's take a look at a clip from the movie.
2, 3. Hati-hati di jalan. Jangan lupa. Kau mau jadi perawat kayak ibu?
Iya, nanti kita jadi dokter.
Iya, Bapak Dodo. Bu Anik, Bapak nggak pulang semalam.
Kita nggak nonton TV.
Terdakwa dan Alza telah melakukan tindakan memasuki pekarangan rumah tanpa izin. Terdakwa juga melakukan pembunuhan dengan keji.
Dodo udah tinggi 175 kilo cantik. Bang. 340 bang.
Kalian tahu apa yang akan terjadi dengan penjahat-penjahat seperti kalian di sini?
Hidup di penjara itu keras, kita harus sering latihan.
Sekarang kita jadi saudara.
Dodo harus baik sama orang. Besok orang baik sama Dodo.
Minta apa dong?
Anak.
The story revolves around Dodo Razak, a simple man with intellectual disability who lives alone with his smart and careful young daughter, Kartika. From the very beginning, viewers are presented with a heartwarming relationship between this father and daughter. Although Dodo has limitation in thinking and speaking, this love Kartika is sincere and boundless. He always tries to be a good father, even if it means sacrificing his own needs just to make her happy. However, their simple happiness is suddenly shattered when Dodo is accused of raping and murdering a little girl, who turns out to be the daughter of a police officer. In church, the child spilled and tragically dead right in front of Dodo. Due to his mental limitations, Dodo cannot defend himself and doesn't even understand what is happening. He is forced to confess to a crime he never committed. Dodo is thrown into prison and placed in cell number 7. At first, his cellmates look at him with hatred because of the horrific action. But over time, they begin to see who Dodo truly is, a pure-hearted and loving father who only wants to reunite with his daughter. Slowly, the inmates begin to sympathize with him and even help sneak little Kartika into the prison so she can be with her father. The moments between Dodo and Kartika inside the prison become the most touching parts of the film. In a place that should be filled with pain and crime, their father-daughter relationship bright warmth and laughter. Little Kartika lights up everyone, hearts advantage the personals and guards to become more and gentle and caring. Their together teach us that the love between parents and child cannot be confined by walls or person bars. However, pressure from authorities and unjust legal system and Dodo inability to defend himself and led to a tragic outcome. Dodo is ultimately declared quality and sentenced to death. The final section before the execution are among the most emotional, where Dodo gives Kartika one last hug and leaves her with hope for her to grow up into a great person.
Anakku Kartika,
Iya Bapak Dodo.
Bapak sayang sama Ika.
Ika juga sayang sama Bapak.
Kak, kalau boleh nakal ya, harus baik ke ibu. Besok orang baik sama Ika.
Memang Bapak perginya lama. Kalau Ika kangen gimana? Bapak banyak banget ciumnya.
Ika simpen cuma Bapak. Kalau besok Ika kangen sama Bapak.
This part of the film really contains to the point where it really brings tears to your eyes, guys. The story then fast forwards to the future where Kartika has grown up and become a lawyer, driven by love and longing for her father. She fights to reopen the old case. With no evidence and testimonies, she finally proves that Dodo was innocent. Although justice come to let Kartika succeeds in restoring her father's good name.
Bahwa saudara Dodo Rojak tidak terbukti bersalah atas pembunuhan dan tindak kekerasan seksual pada Melati Wibisono.
The Indonesian version of Miracle in Cell Number 7 is not just a story about legal injustice, but also about true love, insanity, sacrifice, and hope. Vino Bastian played the role of Dodo with outstanding performance. He doesn't operate, but instead portrays the character with simplicity and purity that touches the heart. His acting makes the audience thoroughly feel connected to Dodo. Likewise, Gracia Abigail, who plays young character Kartika, performs naturally and full emotional. This film successfully moves the hearts of many because it is built on consistent emotional, supported by a strong story and powerful moral message that sometimes truth is hidden by power, and that people who seem weak and become incredibly strong when they love and are loved. All in all, Miracle in Cell Number 7 is not just a tearjerker, but also a film that makes you reflect. It reminds us that in a world that's not always fair, love can be the greatest force to save a soul. A film worth watching by all, especially to understand the meaning of family, honesty, and humanity. That concludes my short review of Miracle in Cell Number 7. I hope we can all take the moral lesson from this film. When again, it reminds us that sometimes truth is hid by power, and those who appear weak can become incredibly strong when they love and are loved. Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget like and subscribe, guys. See you in the next video. Bye.